welcome to Paula Deen's Kitchen. I'm Paula Deen, and I want to welcome you to a night of making homemade chocolate chip cookies. Now, I love to make chocolate chip cookies on the weekends, especially when you got family in town. I got a nephew staying with me now. He's nestled all in the bed watching a movie. And by tomorrow morning, he's going to have some ready-to-go chocolate chip cookies for his lunch and his dinner or what have you. So let's get started. I want to start with, just some regular sugar. I got around about 3/4 of a cup. I'm just going to add all that in it. And, sometimes I like to add a little bit more sugar just because I'm so sweet. So the next thing you want to do is you want to get your brown sugar, okay? You got to have a little bit of brown in there because it's extra sweet, okay? You add all your sugar into your bowls, just like that, okay? Got both your sugars in there. Then you want to take your butter, and it's just 2 sticks, y'all, 2 sticks. But let me just tell you, sometimes I like to get a whole stick for no reason and just throw it on in there because butter makes the world go round. Makes the world go round. So you're just going to soften it probably about maybe 20 seconds in the microwave, okay? And then you're going to just scoop it on in there with your sugar mixture, okay? Get it all in there and get it on there. So you just rub it on there, okay? Butter is good, people. I love butter. All right, y'all. We are cooking in the kitchen, okay? Get your mixer tilted down, turn it on, and get it just going. Turn it on lightly. Make sure it rotates on its own, okay? And it's going to do its own thing, all right? Now let me get my little holder from my spatula, okay? All right. The next thing y'all want to do is you want to get about 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, all right? And get it in your nice little bowl here. You got about a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt. Add that on in it, okay? Always got to do that when you're cooking with all-purpose, all right? I just take a little fork and I just blend it on in there. Make sure that it's mixed in nice and fine, okay? Just stir it up, because these people are friends in this bowl, okay? They always go together, all right? And I'm making a mess, but that's okay. It tends to do that. And then every now and again, pick up your spatula and make sure all that sugar is just making love with the butter, okay? Because that's what butter does, is it makes love to you, to your taste buds, to everything in your body. Butter is good. Butter is good. All right. Now, that mixture is creamed together, and you can see it's just creamed all in together. And I wouldn't even mind sticking my finger in there and taking me a lick or two, but I'm not going to do that today. All right. Then the next thing you want to do is add your vanilla. Now, that's what makes the cookies smell so darn wonderful. That's what makes you not be able to wait when the cookies come out of the oven. Get all that vanilla in there. See that little lick or two right there? Get it all in there. And that's about a teaspoon, y'all. Mix it in. Make sure, and then all of a sudden your dough is just filled with the aroma of goodness. Alright? It basically takes that butter and says, "Hey, butter, want to smell pretty?" Alright, y'all. Got that all mixed in. Turn that off, okay? And when you get that taken care of, the next thing that you want to do is you want to add your eggs, okay? Because your eggs is what's going to make those nice little pillows of heaven in your chocolate chip cookies, alright? And add your eggs one at a time. Just crack them over the top. Of course, let your egg run down a little bit because your eggs always do that, alright? I like to lay them on a paper towel because I try not to get that on the kitchen sink, alright? Rinse your hands when you're done. Alright, and then mix them in. This is all your wet stuff, right? Because you're using your butter and your vanilla and your eggs. Mix it in nice and good. I try to keep it off to the side. Mix it in like that. Kick it up a notch. Test the motor, if you will. Alright. Okay, y'all. And just let it do its due. Okay? Get your flour concoction over here ready. And we're going to just tump it in. And I said tump, because that's how we do. Alright. A little bit at a time. And let that start to do its thing. It's going to start to thicken up. Now, who doesn't love chocolate chip cookies? I do. Matter of fact, I like them fresh out of the oven when they're falling to pieces and the chocolate's running down your face like some snotty-nosed little child. You know, that's what I like. Anyway, so y'all, while I'm mixing in the rest of this flour, we're going to go to commercial, and we will come back and look at our dough. See y'all then.
Thanks.
Alright guys, welcome back y'all. We are at the best part of what I think is the chocolate chip cookies, and that's the chocolate chips, alright? So, the first thing you want to do is, I like to fold mine in. I'm not a big fan of blending in the chocolate chips. So, get all the batter out of the beaters here because, yeah, everybody wants to lick the beater, but God, don't you want the cookies? Oh, I know I do. I know I do. So, we're going to get all this out, and that's good. That's good right there, okay? And what I like to do is, because, you know, there's always somebody in the household that wants to eat these, so I'm going to take them, I'm going to be cordial and set these in a bowl, okay? So I can lick those when we're done. So here we have our beautifully thick and wonderful dough. Take these gorgeous melty chocolate goodness and just pour them in, just like that. And then just take your spatula and mix them all around and watch how your dough just all of a sudden looks so good you can stick a spoon in it. Y'all, it's tough baking. It's tough baking and not eating. And I tell you, I don't make it very good. Most of the time I cheat, and I just, when no one's looking, a couple fingers in, lick them good. I'm not going to do that with y'all. Because these cookies are special. They're from my nephew. Alright, now, how beautiful does that dough look? Doesn't it look good enough to stick a spoon in? I say yes. So now, you're going to take your dough, and just by a spoonful, you're going to drop it onto an ungreased cookie sheet and put it into an oven at 375 and bake them. Now, this is the part that you have to really know your oven. You and your ovens have to be like one. What do they say in that Star Wars movie or something? Maybe it's Lord of the Rings. Something about one being the key, I don't know. One ring to rule them all. One oven to dominate your kitchen. Alright? So, you need to make sure that your oven is finicky. Because my oven's finicky. You know, it says by recipe to bake these 8 to 10 minutes. My oven, 6 minutes flat. And let me tell you why. You want your cookie to be slightly underdone. And not when I don't mean chewy and doughy and taste like crap in the middle. What I mean, guys and girls, I mean just like melts in your mouth underdone. You want them to be just barely brown. I mean, you want them to be sun-kissed little babies, okay? You want them to just be little gorgeous high-dollar pillows hitting your tongue, okay? So, I try to cook mine for roughly about 4 minutes, and then I open that oven, spin them around, and then I take them out 2 minutes later. And I tell you, everybody loves my cookies. Everybody. Now, that's not me tooting my own horn. That's just me telling the facts, people. So, if you want your cookies to be golden brown and delicious, and for people to tell you for miles around that you are the best, you need to do it like I say. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to finish plating these cookies on this cookie sheet. Put them in the oven, give them a little cook or two, and then we're going to show you what they're supposed to look like when they're done. See you then.
this looks great. These must be yours. I found them on the kitchen table.
Thanks.
Mommy, have you seen my hamster?
Well, isn't he asleep in his cage?
Have you seen my hamster then?
No.
But honey, go upstairs and look thoroughly. I'm sure. Probably behind the bed, like where you found him last time.
Okay.
Alright guys, we got these all set up on our pan, okay? And don't overcrowd the pan. I mean, this is kind of like a very small country town, alright? I don't like you right on top of me. Most of us in the country we live about a good old mile or two away from someone else, and you don't want to overcrowd it. So try to keep about 4 rows, 4 apiece on down the line, and then stick them in the oven. And like I said, you're going to set them for 4, let them roll, spin them at 2, spin them and then set them for another 2, and then we'll take them out. Okay? And we're going to take these babies out. Now see how they are just barely brown? That's the way you want them. You almost want them to where you're like, I don't think they're done. Oh, they're done. Because they're going to continue to do the do all by their lonesome right here on this very counter. And you want them to sink down and see where you can see all, it basically hugs the chocolate chips and squeezes them. And you can see every chocolate chip in the cookie. That's the way you want them. You want them to cool for a good 5 before you even touch them. And that's what we're doing here. We're going to let them cool for a good 5 minutes. And just let them sit here. Alright, so let me go ahead and get these other ones in the oven at this point. Now what are you doing? I just got through saying that you are not supposed to touch them. You're supposed to take one off the plate. They're sitting right here. Get out the kitchen. Alright, boys and girls. These chocolate chip cookies are going to be ready to eat. Just like these right here. Hot and fresh, right out the oven. Thank y'all. Alright, y'all, our timer has just went off. And as you can see, these puppies are fairly brown. And that's the way that we want them. We want them looking, you going, are these even done? Yes, they are. We're going to sit them right here on the counter, and they're going to continue to cook all by themselves, all by their lonesome, helping each other to make the perfect cookie. We're just going to leave them be for about 5 minutes and let them do the thing, and then when we're ready, we'll put them on our plates. You know, we'll get that going. Meanwhile, I'm going to look for what kind of container to put them in. I'm not really sure what kind of container I have to put these cookies in. Now, Jonathan Mowlett. Alright, y'all. We'll see y'all later after I beat my husband.
Trailer for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents.